वेलकम अमिल भाई. सो बेसिक मोटिव इस आपके साथ इस सेशन का है.
जी.
आई हैव रिसेंटली डिड अ पॉडकास्ट विद अर्जुन शर्मा. ही इज वन ऑफ एन इन्फ्लुएंसर हु मेक्स कंटेंट अराउंड सेल्फ स्पॉन्सरशिप. ठीक है. आई वांटेड अ लीगल पर्सपेक्टिव ऑन सेल्फ स्पॉन्सरशिप.
Okay.
ठीक है. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद अ वेरी ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन जस्ट टू कैच अप फॉर द ऑडियंस. व्हाट इज सेल्फ स्पॉन्सरशिप इन लीगल टर्म्स?
Firstly, I would like to start by saying that thank you to Netik who has taken this opportunity and obviously bringing me to this platform which is well known not just in London but entire of the UK. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Right? Self sponsorship. I think we have been using this word for the past 2 years. किसी को लगता है कि legal है. Some people think I think it's a loophole, there's a gray area and things like that. But self-sponsorship is something, it's just like a term which is coined by different solicitors and different legal experts in the field of immigration.
Alright.
It is not a legal way from the eye of the Home Office, but it is a way which has been man-made, I would say, out of the legal world, and people are taking advantage of it. So I would say it is not legally binded by the Home Office, but yes, it is a package of different things what you can use as far as the self-sponsorship is concerned.
Okay. If you were to define self-sponsorship in a couple of sentences.
Be your own boss, but be very transparent. I would say that.
Okay. And self-sponsorship बहुत ही ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल निकल रहा है कुछ लोगों के लिए, और आई वुड से इट इज़ अ लीगल लूप होल
जी.
फॉर sponsoring themselves and getting onto tier 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's combine that forward on. Just to give an insight, what is self-sponsorship? Or what we say is what is tier 2 through self-sponsorship route.
Okay.
This will be a much better way to put it on.
Exactly. So self-sponsorship is nothing but exactly as you said, tier 2, which was known in 2020, but now it's known as skilled worker. So it's exactly the same thing. कुछ बदला नहीं है. Everything is the same. But in self-sponsorship, you can become director of your own company apart from being an employee.
Okay.
So previously what used to happen before the rules changed after Brexit, I would say, that you could just have 10% of shares of your company where you work as an employee. फिर उसके बाद क्या हुआ? UK Home Office actually gave you a chance that you can be 100% shareholder and a director of a company where you're working as an employee. And this has been came into existence because there were a lot of IT companies which were getting people big resource, I would say, from India, Europe. So they wanted to give this opportunity to people कि भाई आप आइए, you can take a big chunk of the company so that you can get an equity as well as the salary as well.
Okay.
So self-sponsorship is nothing but exactly as skilled worker visa, along with you can become director of your own company.
Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong in my process. Self-sponsorship basically if in a nomad language, आप एक कंपनी खोले,
जी.
आप उसमें स्पॉन्सर लाइसेंस निकलवाएं अपना,
जी.
विच इज बेसिकली टू गेट योर सेल्फ स्पॉन्सर्ड.
Right.
अपना कॉर्स इशू करें, टीयर 2 लीजिए एंड गेट योर स्किल वीजा. ये एक जंप स्टेप्स है,
Yes.
राइट?
Yes.
नाउ विद योर लीगल नॉलेज, टेक मी थ्रू these steps. What are the pinpoints? What documentations we need for all these?
Right.
What are the legal aspects to cover these things? Home office के लिए क्या चीज़ हमें ध्यान में रखनी है to counter these things?
Right.
And how is this beneficial in a long term rather than going for a skilled worker or anything?
Yeah. So I think I'll answer it into many parts.
Please,
Okay.
please.
Let's start with self-sponsorship thing. Okay, what are the requirements? So जैसे आपने बताया, आपने steps सही बताए, but into that also there are so many different factors which we have to keep in mind. Number one is the authorizing officer.
Okay.
So people fail to believe that, okay, as Natik, I'll start my own company. I'll start my restaurant. I can take a license. I'll give myself as a role of a chef, and then I can be on a skilled worker visa.
Okay.
Okay. The scenario could be the same, but the important thing is the genuineness criteria.
Okay.
So if I want to at all start my restaurant, forget about the rules which is there or not at the moment after 22nd July, because chef is not there for new applications. But just for the sake of an example, अगर मुझे खुद की रेस्टोरेंट खोलनी है, so I have to have that kind of a skills कि मैं खाली इसलिए इस रेस्टोरेंट नहीं खोलूंगा कि मेरे पास अपॉर्चुनिटी है, आई एम अ स्टूडेंट, आई एम ऑन अ ग्रेजुएट रूट, सो जस्ट टू स्पॉन्सर माई सेल्फ आई डू इट. Number one thing the Home Office sees, and this is a practical experience I'm talking about from my clients and from the audits. Home Office asks, what kind of experience do you have, Natik? If you have started this business, can you tell us how do you meet the suitability requirements of that? ठीक है. अगर मैं रेस्टोरेंट खोल रहा हूँ, मेरे पास क्या शेफ बनने का एक्सपीरियंस है? डू आई हैव एनी एक्सपीरियंस इन हॉस्पिटैलिटी और एनीथिंग रिलेटेड टू दैट? सो दैट्स पॉइंट नंबर 1, द जेन्युइननेस क्राइटेरिया. Second criteria, authorizing officer. I think people have been misusing this to a very long extent. ठीक है?
Okay.
लोग authorizing officer समझते हैं it's just a name tag on the company house or maybe on your payroll. ठीक है? Authorizing officer is much more than that. क्योंकि आपका जो भी sponsor license है, it is under the control of an authorizing officer. Okay? If the home office wants to audit the company, it would be authorizing officer will be talking to the home office. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you as an employee, you do not have a power to talk to the home office directly. So आप जिसको भी authorizing officer choose कर रहे हो, वो खाली नाम नहीं हो सकता आपकी कंपनी में. He would be someone, he would be looking after the recruitment. He should be the in charge of the recruitment, he or she, whoever it be. Secondly, authorizing officer has got a bigger challenge to deal with.
Okay.
अगर होम ऑफिस को कोई इशू है, सो होम ऑफिस विल डायरेक्टली कम टू द ऑथराइजिंग ऑफिसर. इट वोंट गो दैट इट डजंट मैटर कि आपके पास कितने शेयर्स है कंपनी में. ऑथराइजिंग ऑफिसर आपका ऐसा होना चाहिए जिसके पास सब कैपेबिलिटी हो. ही शुड बी अवेयर अबाउट द बिजनेसेस. उनको पता होना चाहिए ये बिजनेस के प्रॉफिट क्या है, लॉस क्या है, फोरकास्ट क्या है, व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर रिक्रूटमेंट स्ट्रेटजी. सो आई थिंक जब आप कंपनी स्टार्ट करते हो, दैट्स पॉइंट नंबर 1 टू रजिस्टर अ कंपनी एज यू सेड. The second step should be who will be dealing with the recruitment, who will be dealing with the record keeping duties. जैसा आप होम ऑफिस के रिक्वायरमेंट के बारे में पूछ रहे थे, होम ऑफिस वांट्स टू सी आपके पास रोबस्ट एचआर सिस्टम है या नहीं. सो हमारी ऑडियंस के लिए सिंपल लैंग्वेज में रोबस्ट एचआर सिस्टम, आप किसको कैसा मॉनिटर करोगे अगर आप किसी को हायर करोगे तो. उनका अटेंडेंस, उनका रोटा सिस्टम, उनकी लीव्स, उनके एब्सेंसेस. होम ऑफिस को ये देखना है अगर आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली है कि आप किसी को हायर करो, सो आप कैसे करोगे. सो उन्हें ये देखना है कि आपका एचआर प्रोसेस कैसा है. अब आप ये एक्सेल पे कर सकते हो, आप ये कोई ऐप लेके कर सकते हो, और यू कैन यूज एनी एचआर सिस्टम लाइक ब्रीद एचआर, मे बी ब्राइट एचआर. सो इट्स कंप्लीटली अप टू यू. होम ऑफिस को जेन्युइननेस में बस यही देखना है कि अगर आपने ऑथराइजिंग ऑफिसर को ये सारी चीजों के लिए लिया है, सो यू टिक दैट बॉक्स.
Okay.
Then it comes about the, I'm sure you would be asking about the revenue and stuff like that. But मैं अगर nutshell में बताऊं, so sponsor license का सबसे important part है the genuineness criteria.
Okay.
आपका authorizing officer कितना well aware है, and what part you as an applicant play जब आपके कंपनी को लाइसेंस आएगा.
ठीक है.
So it's a combination of 2 to 3 things. So ये हमें याद रखना काफी जरूरी है.
So the company should be genuine.
Exactly.
Of course, that is the second thing. जो AO, he should just not be on papers. He should be a credible person जो आपकी कंपनी में एक स्टैंड रखता है.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
In simple
100%.
words.
Yes.
Third, I should have the skill set to run the उस कंपनी अगर मैं कल को एक सेल्स स्पॉन्सरशिप के लिए जाता भी हूँ तो.
बिल्कुल.
ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे आपने कहा, if I'm going for a restaurant and I'm thinking to apply for a sponsor license,
Yes.
I should have the knowledge of it.
Exactly.
If I'm willing to get myself self-sponsored on it, right?
Exactly. Right.
But if I'm just doing it for investment sake, there is no need of it.
Exactly. Yes.
Good. Further on, what are the legal documentations to maintain if you are planning or to get a self-sponsor license?
So it differs company to company, Nitin. Okay. So first we need to understand that कौन सी इंडस्ट्री में वो कंपनी है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स इफ यू टेक द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ अ रेस्टोरेंट, एंड अगेन आई एम सेइंग दिस because I get a lot of call from our graduates who wants to start a restaurant, okay, or maybe want to start a food truck business. Okay, so let's take example of a restaurant. So apart from having a certificate of incorporation,
Okay.
you need to have register with the HMRC with PAY, PAV say, so that you can keep people on the payroll. VAT is not mandatory, but VAT is one of the documentation which will make your application more stronger.
Okay.
Because वो बताता है that the focus of your business is going to be really really good.
Okay.
Okay. But it is not mandatory. You need to have 4 documentation out of the list whatever I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
ठीक है. फिर एक हो गया आपका CT 600. But this will not be incorporated अगर कोई new company है तो.
Okay.
But still अगर established company है, new company है, you need to make sure आपके पास एक lease agreement भी हो सकता है, आपके पास एक office space agreement भी हो सकता है, like Regus, WeWork, वो डॉक्यूमेंट भी आपके काम आ सकते हैं. एंड देन नेवरदलेस यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि जब आप ये सब डॉक्यूमेंटेशन प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो तो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग द होम ऑफिस लुक्स एट आपकी बैंक स्टेटमेंट्स.
Alright.
बिकॉज देयर आर फ्यू बैंक्स which is not regulated and authorized by FCA and PRA. So FCA is obviously Financial Conduct Authority, and PRA is a Prudential Regulation Authority. Because जो भी आप बैंक चूज करते हो, आई डोंट वांट टू टेक एनी बैंक नेम्स, बट काफी बैंक के पास वो लाइसेंस चला गया.
ऑलराइट.
सो अगर आपकी बैंक के पास जो आप यूज करो PRA या FCA नहीं है, so that bank is not applicable to that sponsor license application.
Understood.
So you have to make sure, even if you're a new company, do you have enough money in the account to make sure that you are capable enough to get something in the business?
Okay.
So for example, अगर आप new company हो, you are a new restaurant business, okay? You just have £5,000. In £5,000 on a monthly basis, you cannot run a restaurant.
True.
Okay, you can run a service-based business like maybe a digital marketing, maybe a business consulting company, or anything like a law firm, I would say. So it's a service-based industry. आपको उसके लिए कोई प्रोडक्ट की या कोई स्पेसिफिक चीजों की जरूरत नहीं है.
Right.
बट जब हम रेस्टोरेंट की बात करते हैं, हमारे पास शेफ है,
Right.
हमारे पास खाने की चीजें, हमारे पास किचन इक्विपमेंट्स है.
So business running cost is quite big.
Exactly. On top of that, you want to hire somebody and give them a salary on a skilled worker visa.
Right.
So how you are going to justify that to the home office?
Okay. If I were to put into words, into figures, okay, how much, let's say, an average, एक month, let's say in 6 months की, how long statement do we need from bank?
होम ऑफिस की ऐसी कोई रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है कि you need 3 months or 6 months or anything like
Okay.
that. Even if you enclose like 2 months of bank statement, that's more than enough. We recently got a license within 3 working days. We just put down 1 month of bank statement.
Okay. And what are the figures? Let's say an approx idea. If I've opened a new restaurant,
Yeah.
I've been running it for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Okay. What is an approx figure I should have in account while applying for my sponsor license?
See, I think this is how I calculate. Irrespective मेरे जो cost है restaurant के, you can take it out. Okay.
Right.
But I need to have at least first 3 months of salary for somebody I'm hiring. So let's say if I'm hiring somebody for £31,000 or
Right.
33,400, their salary would be around 2,500
500
per month. At least मेरा account में £10,000 होने चाहिए, so that I can manage that particular candidate who I'm hiring on a skilled worker visa. So the home office wants to see. I'll give you one of the rejection of one of the clients. Home office ने clearly बताया, do not have enough money in your account so that you can pay a skilled worker for the at least first 3 to 6 months. So आपको ये एक बॉल पार्क फिगर दिमाग में रखना है कि अगर मुझे X रोल को हायर करना है, so क्या मेरे पास 3 महीने का रनवे है just to give them a salary?
Alright.
ये चीज important.
So this is a minimum corpus you should have in your account. Let's say
I say minimum as of now £15,000 I would say.
15-20,000.
Bare minimum.
Okay.
जी.
And this is की भाई business running cost आपके 3 महीने के अप्रोक्स आइडिया लेके चले. बिजनेस रनिंग कॉस्ट इंक्लूड एवरीथिंग, आपका रेंट, आपके सॉफ्टवेयर एक्सपेंसेस, आपके सैलरीज एंड एवरीथिंग. 3 महीने का अगर आपके अकाउंट में, यू आर गुड टू गो.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
So we have an office lease agreement.
Yeah.
I have a 3 months. Let's say हमारे पे इतना surplus account statement रखे हुए from a high street bank.
Yes.
Let's take it that way.
Yes.
ठीक है. Apart from that, I have all the legal paperwork. Like
Yes.
आपने CT 600. Sorry.
Exactly.
What is CT 600?
CT 600 is an acknowledgement of corporation tax, but that is for more established company जिनका at least 1 साल हो गया है.
Alright.
But I think for startup, the home office require 2 mandatory documentations. First is a bank statement, which
Right.
an authorized bank, FCA and PRA, and one is employees liability insurance, which should be minimum £5 million.
Minimum 5 million
So
pounds.
उसका cover minimum 5 million तक होना काफी जरूरी है. So these 2 documents are mandatory when your company is less than 12 months old.
Okay.
When you fill the application form for the license, you can see the home office will mention these 2 documentations are mandatory.
Okay.
Apart from these 2, whatever other 2 documentation you could give. It could be an office agreement, it could be a letter from the bank, it could be an office or lease agreement, or it could be a VAT.
Okay.
So I think for a new age company or a restaurant or whatever we say, I think these documentations could be make up for the license application.
All right.
जी.
So this is to break down again the list. आपका लीज एग्रीमेंट हो गया, आपका 3 महीने की स्टेटमेंट्स के पैसे हो गए हैं, यू हैव एवरीथिंग सॉर्टेड आउट, योर डॉक्यूमेंट्स लाइक योर लायबिलिटी इंश्योरेंस एंड अदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स फ्रॉम अकाउंटेंट वी गेट इट.
ये चीजें या फिर PAY
वगैरह हो गया. राइट. नाउ कमिंग टू द पार्ट ऑफ AO, लाइक वी डिस्कस्ड. AO शुड बी अ पोटेंशियल गाय हु हैज सम पावर, और दे शुड बी अ स्किल बेस्ड पर्सन जो आपकी कंपनी में एक मेजर पार्ट रोल करेगा.
राइट.
हाउ टू डिफाइन, क्योंकि this is me something that I'm telling कि भाई मेरे पास experience है इस चीज का. I've been hearing these things from people around me and I've seeing these things. People choose AO just for a sign base. ठीक है. This is my knowledge till date. Okay, this is my knowledge till date. And to be very frank with you is कोई भी ब्रिटिश पासपोर्ट का या कोई भी ILR का आपके पास इंडिविजुअल है, he is a good fit for an AO.
Right.
Okay, and to be very frank, there are licenses जो इन चीजों पे अप्रूव भी हुए हैं.
बिल्कुल.
AO don't care about anything. वो
right.
आपको साइन करके दे देता है. You pay him XYZ amount and they play this along. Okay. This is something going on very commonly in the market. ठीक है. How do you say कि भाई इस चीज को हम काउंटर कर सकते हैं और how do you think that we should choose an AO on those factors? Because see, not everybody has a partner who is willing to be in a company or XYZ or something. ठीक है. And this is harsh fact कि ऐसी चीजें हैं मार्केट में. ठीक है.
Right.
Even to continue that, okay, what are some tick points कि हाँ भाई when I'm choosing, let's say I'm Naitik, I'm opening a company tomorrow, I need some assistance from an AO, okay, I go to a solicitor, help me with the AO,
right,
and what are the tick points I should be looking for कि हाँ भाई this is a potential AO for my company or he or she would be good fit for me.
हम do's and don'ts की बात कर लेते हैं.
Right.
Authorizing
Let's go for
officer.
that. Yes.
Let's go for the do's. Okay. Number one, authorizing officer needs to be a settled person. अब वो settled person British हो सकते हैं. They could be having an ILR. They could be having EU settled scheme or pre-settled status.
Alright.
ये 4 लोग आप कर सकते हो. ठीक है. That is the baseline foundation of an authorizing officer as per the Home Office guidance.
Okay.
Apart from that, what is the Home Office saying? कि एवरी डे टू डे उनका कुछ इन्वॉल्वमेंट होना चाहिए बिजनेस में.
आपकी कंपनी.
ठीक. एग्जैक्टली. अगर आप कोई बिजनेस कंसल्टिंग फर्म चालू करते हैं नैतिक, इफ आई एम द ऑथराइजिंग ऑफिसर बीइंग अ ब्रिटिश, I could not just say that Naitik, I'll just sign this form and I'll give it to you. So these are the don'ts. But do's में important है कि firstly मेरा डे टू डे इन्वॉल्वमेंट आपकी कंपनी में काफी जरूरी है. Okay? I should be knowing that what is happening in the company. Because when I get the license, I'll be getting something called as sponsorship management system.
SMS portal.
Exactly. हमें SMS पोर्टल मिलेगा. ठीक है. बट ऑब्वियसली वो एक्सेस करने के लिए लेवल 1 यूजर की जरूरत है. हम उस पर भी बात करेंगे. बट ऑथराइजिंग ऑफिसर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती है कि भाई मुझे डे टू डे रिक्रूटमेंट देखना है कंपनी का. ओके. आई शुड बी द वन हु विल लुकिंग आफ्टर द रिकॉर्ड कीपिंग, द मेंटेनेंस एंड द रिपोर्टिंग ड्यूटीज टू द होम ऑफिस. कल को मेरी कंपनी में कोई छोड़ के चला जाता है, सो आई शुड बी द वन रिपोर्टिंग टू द होम ऑफिस कि भाई दिस पर्सन हैज बीन रिजाइंड और दिस पर्सन हैज बीन टर्मिनेटेड. ओके. थर्डली, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
Okay.
Audit बोल के नहीं आती. Okay.
Yes.
Which is known as pre-license compliance. Okay. We do like maybe like 8 to 10 pre-license compliance on a monthly basis. Because before it was like if you apply for 10 licenses a month, 2 or 3 used to get it. Now out of 10, 7 or 8 are getting it. So now it is very common. So I'm telling my clients, I don't know who the authorizing officer is. Okay. The onus is on you. So whoever you get the authorizing officer, firstly you need to make sure obviously they will be settled. They should be having a day-to-day involvement in your business.
Right.
They should not be just for a fact of के license मिल जाए आपको. Thirdly, the communication skills needs to be really good. Because home office would be the one asking you, tell me about the focus of the business. How much do you know about the company? Most importantly, why you want to apply for the license. Okay. And the fourth most important thing, he should be aware about his roles and responsibilities in the company. हमारी चीजें खत्म नहीं हो जाती कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स पे कंपनी के बारे में. वंस यू गेट अ लाइसेंस, व्हाट इज योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एज एन एओ कि मुझे रिकॉर्ड कीपिंग करना है, मुझे होम ऑफिस को हर चीज के लिए अपडेट रखना है. एंड ऑल्सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, हाउ मच योर इन्वॉल्वमेंट इज गोना बी जब आपके पास लाइसेंस आ जाएगा.
ठीक है.
बिकॉज प्री लाइसेंस ऑडिट इज डन, लेट्स से यू गॉट द लाइसेंस. Post license, home office is much more stricter when it comes to that. So आपको ये ध्यान में होना चाहिए कि ऑथराइजिंग ऑफिसर के पास ये 3-4 चीजें होना बहुत जरूरी है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम उनके पास ब्रिटिश या ILR स्टेटस है, जो भी है, he should have day to day involvement, good communication skill, awareness about the company and knowledge about his or her own duties and responsibility once the license comes in.
Okay.
जी.
Just some couple of doubts on this. Do he or she, the AO,
Yeah.
has to be on your payroll? First thing. Second thing, do they have to do like minimum hours with you, let's say 20 hours 40 hours a
Yeah,
month or something with you? Is there like any limit to this thing?
No, see, your first question, they should not need to be on the payroll, I would say.
Okay.
This is not compulsory, okay? Because I have seen a lot of my clients, they get an investor who are British, okay? They do not have time to work on this particular company itself. They have got multiple businesses, which does not have a license. But ये business में they need a license. तो वो obviously license ले लेते हैं.
Right.
उनके बाद they are like, we are going to look after the recruitment for 20 hours a week, 20 hours a month, whatever is the, but you need to pay them at least national minimum wage. That is
For
important.
those couple of hours what they are doing.
For those couple of hours or how many hours they are working.
And are there limit to those hours?
नहीं, I think
There's no minimum limit.
Yeah, but home office आपको पूछेगी नैतिक. If you are showing like 10-15 hours, it doesn't make sense. कि भाई आप इतने से घंटों में कैसे बता सकोगे कि somebody is able to monitor the duties and the responsibilities. आपको minimum justify करना पड़ेगा that if you are an AO, how you are managing in 10-15 hours. I always suggest if you are authentic and genuine enough, 20-25 hours minimum is important.
Per
Because
week.
per week.
Perfect.
Because you're looking after the recruitment. That's the bare minimum, I would say. Below that, I don't even entertain. Because then I get to know, I think कुछ तो fishy है, I
Right.
just stay away from those clients.
Right.
But it is not mandatory कि payroll पे होना जरूरी है. They can be a shareholder and a director as well.
All right.
As long as आपका daily involvement है या some involvement है company में, then it's manageable. Payroll पे होना compulsory नहीं है. Company के साथ association होना जरूरी है.
Right.
क्या वे में आप एसोसिएट करते हो कंप्लीटली आपके ऊपर. इट कुड बी सैलरी, इट कुड बी शेयर्स, इट कुड बी पार्टनरशिप, डायरेक्टरशिप, एनीथिंग.
And when we talk about shares, is the minimum amount of share?
नो दैट इज बिटवीन द पीपल,
Between
जो
the
उनके
people, because-
इंटरनल एग्रीमेंट्स हैं.
Right.
बट फॉर द सेक ऑफ सेइंग इट, आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कि आप खाली आपका नाम दे दो एज एन एओ एंड विल जस्ट गो अहेड एंड मेक यू द ऑथराइजिंग ऑफिसर. नो, AO should be much more aware about what is happening in the company more than the applicant. Because the onus is on the AO as well. Because if tomorrow something happens,
AO is the one with the gun.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, you could be fined by the Home Office, imprisoned, and obviously the third thing is you could be banned to become a director for the next 5 years.
For any company.
For any company.
Now coming to the part as a lawyer, when lawyers play their part for a company, okay?
Right.
Let's say me as an individual, मैंने अपने सारे documentation ready कर लिए हैं जो आपने मुझे recommend किए, and I've got the AO as well.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I've set up a golden company जैसे मेरे पास proper funds हैं 3-4 महीने के, ठीक है? मेरे पास सारे documentations ready हैं, I'm VAT registered, I have PAYE, I have my employer licenses and everything, insurances and all, and I have a good competitive AO.
Right.
ठीक है? Now I come to a solicitor. Okay, what are the compliances that you will help me with?
Yeah.
Okay, what are the documentation that you will do on your part,
Right.
and how would you guide me through the whole process and grant me a sponsor license?
So first thing, since the time I have started working, okay, what I do is I have a meeting with the company shareholder,
All right.
the authorizing officer, and the applicant if it's a self sponsorship case. Okay. थोड़ी देर भूल जाओ सेल्फ स्पॉन्सरशिप केस है. If you want to have a license, I have a meeting with a company. Okay. I understand firstly why you want to apply for a license. Because you can't just randomly say I want to apply for a license and see what happens next.
Okay.
I have a meeting with them. I understand why you want a license. What roles are you looking to hire? आपकी कंपनी की इंडस्ट्री क्या है? That's the first stage. Second stage, आपने मुझे सारे documentations दे दिए. Then I'll assess them. कि क्या कमी है, why the bank balance is so low. Maybe the home office would not, give you the license because the financial requirement is not meeting enough. So I tell them, you build up your bank statement for the next 3 months because कितने clients का होता है हमें recently start किया है. We have got some orders left, receivables आने वाले हैं हमारे पास. So ऐसे पहले receivables ले लो, पैसे अच्छे बताओ, and then you might go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Once everything is in order, then I go ahead and apply for the license application. Okay. अब उसमें I check whether you have a proper HR system or not. ठीक है. कुछ कंपनीज आती हैं जो एक्सेल पे काम करती हैं, कुछ आज भी मैनुअली काम करते हैं कैलेंडर्स पे अपने, ठीक है, और कितने लोगों के पास एप्स होते हैं. सो हम देखते हैं कि आपके पास क्या है, 3-4 इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें हैं, आप ये मॉनिटर कैसा करते हैं, वीजा कैसे मॉनिटर करते हैं, एंड देन इफ आई एम सेटिस्फाइड देन आई गो ahead and I submit the license application.
Okay.
From my law firm I make a proper legal representation letter. बिकॉज होम ऑफिस की खुद की रिक्वायरमेंट्स है, होम ऑफिस की एक बड़ी चेकलिस्ट है जो स्पॉन्सर्स को वो सेंड करते हैं सबमिशन के बाद कि क्यों लाइसेंस अप्लाई करना है, व्हाट रोल्स आई लुकिंग फॉर, व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द सैलरी, स्टाफ हायरार्की चार्ट, ऑल दोस थिंग्स. सो एज अ लीगल रैप we try to justify to the home office. Let's see, this is the company, उनके ये काम है, उनकी ये इंडस्ट्री है, and then this is the reason they want to apply for the license.
Okay.
Straightforward. Then once we do the submission, if we do it in priority, we get the license within 10 working days.
Okay.
अगर उन्हें compliance check नहीं करना होता. But then if the home office comes back, okay, you know, we have some doubts or some enquiries, then we train obviously the authorizing officer, because मेरे फर्स्ट स्टेज में मैंने आपको बताया था मेरी मीटिंग इसीलिए होती है कि आगे जाके कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो.
राइट.
बिकॉज द थिंग इज समटाइम्स द डायरेक्टर सेज आई वाज नॉट अवेयर कि पेंशन करना जरूरी है, आई वाज नॉट अवेयर दैट दिस इज नॉट अंडर एम्प्लॉयमेंट लॉ और समथिंग लाइक दैट. तो बात के लिए जब आपका प्री लाइसेंस आता है तो चीजें काफी आसान हो जाती है. सो मैं तब उन्हें ट्रेन करता हूँ दैट यू नो दिस इज हाउ यू नीड टू आंसर एंड यू हैव टू बी. मेरा हमेशा से एक ही पॉइंट रहता है, मैं आपको एक ट्रेनिंग दूं या 2 ट्रेनिंग दूं, you have to be very transparent, because whatever you are going to say you need to back it up with the evidence.
Right.
Because जब आप प्री लाइसेंस का इंटरव्यू देखोगे होम ऑफिस का, obviously I attend with my clients but we are not allowed to speak.
Okay.
जब वो इंटरव्यू हो जाता है then the home office asks, Mr. X, you said कि आपके पास ये कंपनी के साथ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स है. Before 5 PM today, can you send me those contracts? So whatever you say, you need to make sure you have something to back it up.
Right.
That is important.
Right.
इसीलिए पूरी जर्नी में from the time you enter into my office till the time we get the license, you need to be transparent.
Right.
Otherwise, if you will tell me tomorrow, Amil, I don't think so, I have that. Sorry, that's not my problem. That's the reason we have this introduction meeting. So, हमारा as a legal firm ये responsibility होती है from start till the end. आपके document से लेके, आपके statement से लेके, we need to make sure you're covered by both the employment law as well as the immigration law. आप आपके स्टाफ को कितना पे कर रहे हो, हैव यू डन द ऑनलाइन राइट टू वर्क चेक और नॉट, ये सारी चीजें हम देखने के बाद ही वी गो हेड एंड देन वी मेक द एप्लीकेशन.
Okay. If I was to go for priority basis,
जी.
within 10 to let's say 2
10
week में
working
2
days,
week
हाँ,
2
जी,
week में आ
जी.
जाएगा, ठीक है. And if not, कई बार वो compliance के लिए चेक के लिए रहते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
How often does it happen कि भाई आप compliance की जैसे रुका हुआ है and like you were very confident
Yeah.
कि हाँ भाई documents तो ठीक थे,
Right.
but still compliance क्यों आ गया?
So I'll tell you.
Is there a scenario?
Yeah. Many.
Many. Okay.
I'll give you 2.
Okay.
I have a client. Let's not take name and industry.
Sure, please. हाँ.
His turnover was like about £2 million. Everything was perfect.
Okay.
He did not inform me. I think if he would be watching this, he would be knowing. He did not told me that उनको immigration enforcement का issue हुआ था 3 months back.
ठीक है.
He did not disclose it to me. Okay, and that's on paper. Home office knows it really well. Okay, because जब आप आपके लॉयर के साथ या इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट के साथ क्लियर नहीं होते हो, then the problem starts. हमने लाइसेंस अप्लाई किया. I was like, the finance is good. The company I was established 20 years ago. 20 years. I was very confident कि लाइसेंस आ जाएगा. But then within 3 days we got to know they want to conduct a pre-license check.
Okay.
Then he told me, oh, I guess we had this enforcement issue. That's the reason it happened.
Okay.
And I've got another client. I can take the company industry name. He's a digital marketing agency.
All right.
They established 6 months ago. Not a big turnover, but like 25,000 pounds. They got the license within 4 days. So the reality is, अगर आप कितनी भी बड़ी कंपनी हो, कितनी पुरानी कंपनी हो, irrespective नई कंपनी हो, if you're clear enough since the beginning, so मुझे नहीं लगता कोई प्रॉब्लम आनी चाहिए. Now also the kind of licenses I'm doing, I be very clear with my clients. Okay, even if you have got X amount of turnover, even if your company is 10 years old, it does not matter. Even if you get a pre-license audit, that's okay. It does not mean कि अब audit आ गई है तो license नहीं मिलेगा. If you are genuine enough, then क्यों नहीं मिलेगा?
Okay.
It's like a normal, like
It's
we are
due
having
diligence बस उनकी
normal
तरफ से,
normal
हाँ.
conversation. Natik, please tell me why you want to apply for the license.
Okay.
What are you going to do with
And
the license?
these pre-compliances are done with just the AO.
Exactly.
right?
Yes, that's
The directors, the self-sponsor guy, they
Nothing,
don't matter.
nothing.
AOC and
Nobody.
you are in there.
Yes.
Just
yes,
those two
yes.
person. Okay. Other point is कि recently I've got many people asking कि यार हमने ना कहीं से किया था और we did it and we got a rejection. Okay. What are the most like majority points क्या है कि भाई rejection आने के इस time पे? Because I guess everybody is interested into this now. Because self sponsorship के इतने ज़्यादा वो हैं perks, एक तरह perks ही कहूँगा इस time पे मैं, that people are not going towards skill visa and they're trying to put investment into this and get a skilled visa out of it ना. तो व्हाट आर द मेजर थिंग्स कि यार भाई ये एक चीजें ध्यान में रखो नहीं तो रिजेक्शन आ ही जाते हैं.
I think 3 important points. 3. Number 1, the financial requirements.
ओके एज
जैसे
इट
हमने discuss
मिनिमम
किया.
3 months का आपका बिजनेस
Run में
कॉस्ट होना चाहिए.
You know, you need to justify to the home office I've got enough money so that I can sustain my skilled workers. Obviously आपके पास पुराने एम्प्लॉयज भी तो होंगे ना जिनको you have to survive.
Right.
So finance is number 1. Number 2, as I said, again, robust HR system. How are you tracking each and everything? How are you monitoring visas? How are you going to monitor the
This includes your business running also.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything. Because it's an important part of it. Third is the genuineness criteria.
राइट.
That sometimes when the home office interviews the authorizing officer, they get a vibe something is wrong. Because the authorizing officer is not even aware that what business is all about. I have seen into many instances myself that the authorizing officer don't even know how to use a laptop. I'll be honest.
Okay.
And the reason I'm saying all these things today, because it pisses me off. If you came to me for a license, at least be honest with me. अगर आपको authorizing officer नहीं है आपका involvement में, so I think you should take somebody who can be actually running your business on your behalf. He should be involved into your business on a daily basis.
The 22nd of July, there was a big immigration change. ठीक है. It was basically कि more than 118 codes were removed from the sponsor
Yeah,
list.
I mean you can just name numbers.
It was really bad that time. Okay, तो उसके and I would not say it was bad. It was good also for people who are genuinely into skill visas, right? Misuse खत्म हो चुका है अब उनका. To put it in a good words कि भाई अब उनका misuse नहीं होगा, right? But after that also and before that also there was a trend कि नए businesses were running for sponsorship licenses.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Considering कि आप एक नए businesses हो, let's say because these are the very common businesses I get to. अभी just in podcast से पहले I was in an event.
जी.
Major 3 business forms जो सुन रहे थे e-commerce.
Okay.
Okay, I am into drop shipping. Let's say importing from India or XYZ.
Exactly.
Okay, and then there was into okay, I'm into transport or I'm into restaurant.
Yes.
These are basic 3 criteria जो XYZ or any individual feel confident कि यार I can run this through.
Exactly.
ठीक है?
Yes.
Considering these 3 industries, I will open the laptop now. I will register a company on my name. I have the legal right. I can register the company.
Yes.
Right. What are the things for a new company? These things जो आपने मुझे बोला भाई आपका पास अकाउंट्स होने चाहिए 3 महीने के फंड्स होने चाहिए XYZ एंड आपके पास इंश्योरेंस लाइसेंस एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ होना चाहिए होना चाहिए. Does these imply on the new company as well?
Yeah.
Like let's say आज की खुली कंपनी है ठीक है. I am with you कि अमिल भाई I want to register a company. Here is my AO. Get me a sponsor license. I want to self sponsor myself. I have 3 months.
Right.
Take me through the process.
The most important thing, okay. When you come to me, जब आप मुझे बोलते हो कि मेरे पास आमिर भाई ये कंपनी है ये AO है, सबसे पहला रीज़न मेरा यही होता है कि आप ये कंपनी स्टार्ट करो बिकॉज इट इज ट्रेंडिंग या आपके पास स्किल्स है उसके लिए.
Right.
I'm an immigration advisor and lawyer. Okay? I don't have any knowledge about cooking or being a chef or running a restaurant. I could be a capable manager, but I cannot run a restaurant. Suddenly आप आते हो मैं रेस्टोरेंट खोलूंगा ये करूंगा नहीं. What skills you have? Because when we apply for the license, we tell the home office that this is the guy who the company wants to hire for this X role.
Okay.
So we put their qualification, we put their experience, that how we justify that he is the right fit for the specific role in the company. So that's point number 1. So अगर आप मेरे पास आते हो, जो steps आपने बोले, that is possible. वो हो सकता है, उसमें कोई issue नहीं है. But it's time consuming. At least I say if it's a new company, then let it grind it for like 3 to 4 months. Because anyways you'll apply for the PAY, for the VAT, एंड
महीना तो चला गया
महीना
इससे।
चला जाएगा। आप आपकी बैंक स्टेटमेंट को थोड़ा नर्चर करोगे, उसमें आपको 2 महीने लगेंगे। सो 3 से 4 महीने इज बेयर मिनिमम, ठीक है। उसमें द मेन एम शुड बी कि आप क्लाइंट्स कहाँ से लाते हो। हमने ये बारे में बात अभी तक नहीं की, बिकॉज आई थॉट कि आप पूछोगे इसके बारे में, बट दिस इज द क्वेश्चन, इट इज ऑल अबाउट इट कि आपके क्लाइंट्स आर द बेसिस ऑफ गेटिंग अ स्पॉन्सर लाइसेंस। ईदर यू आर एन एस्टेब्लिश फर्म या आप नई कंपनी हो।
Right.
सो अगर आप मेरे पास आते हो, ठीक है, यू हैव ए नेम, यू हैव मनी, यू हैव दिस, यू हैव दैट, व्हाट आर द फाउंडेशन ऑफ इट। फाउंडेशन काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है।
लाइक इवन ऑन पेपर्स ऑल्सो, क्या आपका प्लान है
Yeah.
कि आप फ्यूचर में भी बिजनेस कैसे ला रहे हो अपने पास?
एग्जैक्टली, बिकॉज मैं जब सेल्फ स्पॉन्सरशिप केसेस करता हूँ या फिर न्यू कंपनी के लाइसेंसेस करता हूँ, आई मेक श्योर आई पुट डाउन सम फोरकास्ट एज वेल। वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट
राइट।
फॉर एनीवन। काफी लोग हैं जो मुझे बोलते हैं कि मैं खुद से लाइसेंस करता हूँ। अगर वो ये सुन रहे हैं, सो दिस इज फॉर देम एज वेल। यू हैव टू बी वेरी ओपन अबाउट इट टू द होम ऑफिस कि भाई मुझे ही ये कंपनी का लाइसेंस चाहिए, and I have that capability and skills, and this is how I fulfill the condition,
Right.
and this is how my business is going to grow in the coming years or coming months. So ये सारी चीजें काफी important है।
Okay.
जी।
So just to a time estimate, 3 से 4 महीने तो let the
It's
business
bare
grind.
minimum. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And then let's take a figure of 6 months then. Okay. If you genuinely are into self sponsorship,
Yes.
6 months is a bare minimum time.
Exactly.
for yourself, right?
Yes, yes.
Even if you're a new business as well.
100%, yes.
And this is to hit the target. ये नहीं कि भाई hit and trial तो there is another thing कि हाँ भाई चलो निकल गए is a good thing. But if you genuinely want to do it with credibility,
Yes.
6 month एक अच्छा time period.
Very important, क्योंकि आप अच्छे से होम ऑफिस को जस्टिफाई कर पाओगे कि यू हैव दैट केपेबिलिटी ऑफ हैविंग अ स्किल्ड वर्कर इन योर कंपनी।
Okay.
बहुत जरूरी है।
And especially after 22nd, right?
Yeah.
I guess restaurants के ऊपर तो there is way less chances now to get a self sponsor license. Okay.
Yeah.
कोई basic ही कोई कोर्स बचे होंगे जो इसमें आप ला सकते हो, right?
बिल्कुल।
There is something called ISL, the immigration seller list,
Yes.
and there is something called TSL,
Yes.
temporary shortage list,
Yes.
right? जो कोर्स उनमें हैं, if let's say, I guess TSL is till December 2026, right?
Yes.
And ISL is still
It is going to phase out along with TSL.
same way. Let's
Same.
say December 2026
जी.
में, ठीक है? कोर्स जो उन लिस्ट्स में हैं,
जी।
are they still applicable to get a sponsor skill visa on it?
100% yes.
They can.
100%
Right.
बट आप अगर ये सोचोगे कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल ISL में रोल है या TSL का ले लेते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल सबके क्वेश्चन TSL को लेके जाता है एंड द रोल इज डेटा एनालिस्ट।
Okay.
अगर आपको आपकी कंपनी में डेटा एनालिस्ट को हायर करना है, डोंट थिंक दैट दैट पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल इज गोना बी देयर फॉर यू फॉर 5 years।
Okay.
क्योंकि TSL अगर 2026 के बाद दिसंबर के बाद चला गया, देन व्हाट आर यू गोइंग टू डू?
Exactly my question.
बिकॉज एट द होम ऑफिस ने क्लियरली बोला है दिसंबर 2026 इज जस्ट अ फ्लोर, हम कल भी हटा सकते हैं। सो दे आर वेरी क्लियर अबाउट इट कि आपको हमेशा TSL ISL लिस्ट को चेक करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज वील कीप ऑन रिमूविंग एंड एडिंग द कोड्स ओवर देयर। सो आप ये मत सोचो अगर आप डेटा एनालिस्ट हायर कर रहे हो या फॉर एग्जांपल आप स्पेसिफिक कोई रोल्स हायर कर रहे हो जो वो लिस्ट में है, लाइक से कारपेंटर्स हैं जो ISL लिस्ट में है,
ISL लिस्ट में.
सो आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कि भाई कारपेंटर में 5 साल रख सकता हूँ। यू हैव टू मेक श्योर कि इट शुड बी फॉर शॉर्ट टर्म, because you are not allowed with the dependents as well. Not everybody would be willing to come on those specific TSL roles जहाँ पे dependents allowed नहीं है। So आपको ये चीजें consider करनी पड़ेगी वहाँ पे।
Okay, when you're applying for the codes on SMS portal.
Yes.
Again, a basic जो आउट से ट्रेंडी बिजनेस जिस पे लोग सोचते हैं इस कंसल्टेंसी एंड ई कॉमर्स, जैसे हमने बात की थी, राइट? ई कॉमर्स एंड ड्रॉप शिपिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स आर बेसिकली कि आप XYZ सोर्स पॉइंट है एंड दिस इज योर सेलिंग पॉइंट, right? They don't have a practical office, a physical office, I would say, right? Same as consultant. I myself do consulting, right?
Yes.
I don't have a practical office.
Right.
For example, I don't have a practical office.
Yes.
How would I be eligible to get a sponsorship?
Okay. People always think कि हमारा न्यू कंपनी है, न्यू बिजनेस है, सो ऑफिस इज मैंडेटरी। होम ऑफिस की जैसे हमने लिस्ट की बात की, आपके पास एक लिस्ट है, यू कैन चूज एनी 4 documentations आउट ऑफ दैट एंड सबमिट इट टू द होम ऑफिस। यू शुड बी इन अ पोजिशन टू जस्टिफाई। अगर आप आपके होम एड्रेस पर रजिस्टर करते हो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप एक वर्चुअल ऑफिस लेके मीटिंग्स करोगे, हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू रन योर बिजनेस आफ्टर यू हायर समबडी लेट्स से फ्रॉम इंडिया? ओके, इफ यू आर कॉलिंग समबडी फ्रॉम इंडिया, आप उनको ये तो नहीं बोलोगे रोज मेरे घर पे आके काम करो। लेट्स बी ऑनेस्ट।
True.
यू हैव एन अरेंजमेंट कि यार मैं यहाँ पे कोई वर्चुअल ऑफिस ले लूंगा और मे बी वीकली वी कैन डू मीटिंग्स ट्वाइस अ मंथ, ट्वाइस अ वीक, एंड वी कैन वर्क ऑन हाइब्रिड मॉडल.
Okay.
दैट्स ओके. होम ऑफिस इज सेइंग कि आप हमें जस्टिफाई करो दैट हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू मेक श्योर दैट दिस इंडिविजुअल इज गोइंग टू वर्क फॉर योर ओन कंपनी इफ ही इज वर्किंग फ्रॉम होम. बिकॉज आप अगर रिमोटली किसी को हायर कर रहे हो, आप लंदन तो बुला लिए, ठीक है, बट वो आपकी ऑफिस नहीं आ रहा है या आपके घर नहीं आ रहा है. सो होम ऑफिस लाइक व्हाई डोंट यू जस्ट हायर हिम रिमोटली.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
like
why do
cheaper.
you want him
Okay.
on a sponsor license?
अगर मैं
in
दिल्ली
UK?
से हूँ, मुंबई से हूँ या मैं कहीं से भी हूँ, सो मैं वहाँ पे उनको 10% सैलरी ऑफ दिस दे के उनसे सेम काम करवा सकता हूँ.
Right.
But you have to make sure that they are involved in the business on a practical level. They are meeting the clients, they are meeting you, they are coming to the offices. You can take office for as less as like 50 pounds a day as a meeting room. So आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो. So you have to justify कि आप उनको बुला रहे हो and you are making sure कि आपके पास कोई resources है in order to involve them in your business.
Okay.
So ये चीजें important
So
है.
basic physical office setup होना जरूरी नहीं है.
बिल्कुल.
If you're even you can opt for hybrid setup,
Yes.
but there should be a proper compliance कि हाँ भाई we will do weekly 2 days
Exactly.
XYZ meetings and all
बिल्कुल,
that.
बिल्कुल.
And how would you be just to forecast them or you have to prove them?
नो, जब पोस्ट लाइसेंस होता है सो होम ऑफिस हैज देयर ओन क्राइटेरिया कि अगर आपके पास एक्स नंबर ऑफ स्किल्ड वर्कर्स हैं, हाउ यू आर मैनेजिंग देम.
Okay.
आपका बिजनेस सेटअप लंदन में, somebody is sitting in Scotland, it won't work like that.
Right.
It's a remote work.
Right.
How you are justifying it that they are involved in the business practically. हमेशा आप जूम मीटिंग नहीं कर सकते, गूगल मीट नहीं कर सकते. दे हैज टू हैव अ टाइम कि वो वीकली 2 बार आते हैं ऑफिस में, मंथली 4 बार आते हैं, 5 बार आते हैं. दे गोइंग एंड मीटिंग द क्लाइंट्स देमसेल्फ. दैट्स द रीजन यू गॉट देम हियर, राइट?
Right.
बिकॉज एक अगर नटशेल में हमारे पूरे पॉडकास्ट का मैं क्लियर करूँ चीजें, अगर आप मुझे हायर करते हो नैतिक आपकी कंपनी में, यू वांट कि मेरी वजह से आपका बिजनेस एक्सपांड हो.
Right.
वो कैसे होगा? मैं आपके क्लाइंट से मिलूंगा, मैं आपकी जब कंसल्टेंसी में काम करूंगा, मैं आपके लिए वीडियोस बनाऊंगा, मैं आपके लिए बिजनेस और लाऊंगा. सो यही मुझे प्रूव करना है. अगर आमिल को नैतिक हायर कर रहा है, हाउ इज इट जस्टिफाइंग दैट आमिल इज एक्सपांडिंग हिज बिजनेस.
Right.
दैट्स इट.
Okay, that can be hybrid setup. That can be, but it should not be कि भाई we are not able to prove कि आप भाई let's say आप Zooms पे हम काम कर रहे हैं.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
There should be a physical proof of it.
Exactly.
And especially coming to that e-commerce thing, right? Drop shipping is one of the biggest example of e-commerce.
Right.
How will that work out?
So in that terms हमें ये बात समझनी पड़ेगी. I've got few of the e-commerce clients as well who does a lot of things on eBay and TikTok shops and everyone.
Right. Yeah.
So ये चीज आपको समझनी पड़ेगी जब आप ई कॉमर्स बिजनेस कर रहे हो. यू डोंट हैव टू हैव अ फिजिकल ऑफिस. ओके, लेट्स से सम ऑफ माय क्लाइंट्स हैव गॉट अ प्लेस इन सेल्फ स्टोरेज,
A warehouse kind of stuff.
a warehouse kind of a stuff where they pay them monthly something an x amount of fees कि भाई इतना सेटअप है क्योंकि मेरे इतने प्रोडक्ट्स हैं. सो इट्स लाइक ऑन अ रेंटल मॉडल. वो वर्चुअल ऑफिस जितना ही इट्स लाइक अ मिनिमम बेसिक थिंग, बट आपको कोई ऑफिस होने की जरूरत नहीं है.
And does that work?
Yeah, it does
Like
work.
a storage space or something
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
yeah.
get a sponsor license.
Exactly.
It doesn't need to be a proper office address.
Yeah, because you're showing it to the home office कि अगर मैं e-commerce business करके let's say I'm selling parts of a hair dryer. Okay, I have a self storage where I keep all the stuff and then I sell it from my website or eBay or TikTok whatever. But आप ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है. I take it from India, I give it to UK. You can't be like an agent.
Exactly. That because that's what drop shipping is basically,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So how would you justify that? कि यार
I always tell my clients if you're doing drop shipping, need to have something. Because at the end of the day क्या होता है ना, आप उसमें कंफ्यूज हो जाते हो कि आप जस्टिफाई कैसे करोगे. I can write 20 pages, 30 pages justifying to the home office. I need to have at least 1 page of evidence as well.
Exactly. Like
How
how
you
would you justify कि भाई मेरा let's say मैं चाइना से सामान मंगवा के
जी.
I'm selling into UK market.
Yeah.
Why do you need a sponsor license for that?
Exactly. हमें ये चीज समझनी बहुत जरूरी है ना. Very interesting thing. One of my restaurant clients told me that I actually need somebody to grow my business. How can I do that after 22nd of July? So I said, do you think that restaurant के लिए you only need chefs or you only need a restaurant manager? You can have a business development manager as well. Nobody is restricting you. होम ऑफिस ने क्लियरली एसओसी कोड्स बनाए हैं, नॉट इंडस्ट्री वाइज स्पेसिफिक. ठीक है, आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कैरो में शेफ हायर करना है या कोई एक्स कंपनी में आईटी हायर करना है. डजंट मेक एनी सेंस. इफ यू कैन जस्टिफाई दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग. But even in the hospitality industry, let's not just stick to restaurant, hospitality, events industries, या कोई भी XYZ e-commerce, you can have a business development manager, you can have a business consultant, you can have a sales manager, you can have a marketing manager. So ये सारे roles it befits in the company. So you are not restricted. अगर मैं e-commerce हूँ तो मैं वही hire कर सकता हूँ. If you have potential, if you have money, and if you have that genuine requirement कि भाई अब मुझे मेरा business expand करना है, then you can obviously recruit those roles as well.
Okay.
So that's not a problem.
सोल ट्रेडर. ओके हाँ, सोल ट्रेडर का. सोल ट्रेडर में भी एओ की होगी, कैसे क्या लगेगा?
सोल ट्रेडर
This is something.
होता नहीं है,
है ना?
to be honest. तो इतना कोई करता भी नहीं है सोल ट्रेडर. कोई है अपना पास क्लाइंट?
सोल ट्रेडर का करेंगे कैसे?
करते हैं बट
तो उसमें एओ की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती?
एओ की पड़ती है. सोल ट्रेडर को हम लोग हमेशा बोलते हैं ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड, बट तुम खाली एटलीस्ट लिमिटेड कंपनी रजिस्टर
एलएलपी तो करके लाओ एटलीस्ट ना, मिनिमम एलएलपी तो चाहिए होगी सोल ट्रेडर
बेयर
में.
मिनिमम.
Okay. This is something which I recently got. This is a question from one of my clients. She's a student about to pass university, and I guess PSW में वो नहीं जाना चाहती. She don't want to go into PSW. She have 3-4 months visa left, and she wants to come into self sponsorship. But as for my knowledge, a student cannot register a company, right?
100% yes.
How would she go through this pattern? Take me through this whole journey कि as a student मैं self sponsor skill visa तक कैसे आऊँ?
See, firstly आपको ये याद रखना जरूरी है, the conditions of your current visa and condition of the visa you want to get in the future. So this is the start and this is the end.
Right.
Okay. Start में ही you're not able to identify yourself as a director. You cannot register yourself as a director. You cannot start a firm.
Exactly.
I always tell my clients, if this is your aim of getting a skilled worker visa, switch it to a graduate route
PSW
for few
का.
months.
Okay.
पोस्ट स्टडी हमारे इंडिया में हम उसको PSW बोलते हैं, you know, it's famous by
It's famous PSW.
Yeah. It was before 2012 PSW, अभी तो ग्रेजुएट रूट
बोलते हैं
जी. बट मैं हमेशा मेरे क्लाइंट्स को बोलता हूँ, यू हैव टू मेक श्योर कि आप आपके कोई भी कंडीशंस को ब्रीच ना करो. लोग स्टिल करते हैं. कंपनी हाउस आपको शायद रोक नहीं देता होगा. मुझे
कंपनी हाउस doesn't care about it. वो आप रजिस्टर कर देंगे, बट व्हेन इट कम टू आइडेंटिफाई वेरिफिकेशन जब प्रॉब्लम आती है.
एग्जैक्टली. तो आपको ये समझना है कि अगर मेरे करंट कंडीशंस मैच नहीं होते हैं, सो आई नीड टू मेक श्योर टू स्विच इनटू अ वीजा, नॉट फॉर द एंटायर 2 years, but at least for a time being, so that I can reach my goal.
Right,
ठीक है?
right.
So journey would be very straightforward. If your client she is passing the university, she should switch into graduate route, wait for few months, and simultaneously register for a company. Obviously, make sure वो जो भी कर रहे हैं, it should be related to her knowledge and skills, as per to meet the genuineness criteria.
Right. Again, coming to the same circle again. Yeah.
And to identify someone who can look after the HR and the recruitment of the company as an authorizing officer.
Right.
Okay. आप किसी को हायर कर सकते हो एज एन एम्प्लॉय. मे बी यू कैन हायर समबडी एज अ co-founder by giving them some shares so that they would have skin in the game. Okay, like Shark Tank. आपको skin in the game होना जरूरी है उसके लिए, because nobody would tomorrow I can't walk into an office and say can I get 10% of your company, right? So I need to have skin in the game. अगर मुझे आप authorizing officer बना रहे हो, there has to be something for me legally, at least salary or some shares. फिर ऑथोराइजिंग ऑफिसर का नेक्स्ट स्टेज इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, सेट अप द बिजनेस. एंड बाय सेटिंग अप, नॉट जस्ट अप्लाइंग फॉर अ PAY और अ VAT, हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू रन योर बिजनेस,
अ प्रॉपर बिजनेस मॉड्यूल.
एग्जैक्टली. अब उसमें यू नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई द राइट सेट ऑफ योर क्लाइंट्स. ठीक है? बिकॉज अपार्ट फ्रॉम बीइंग एन इमिग्रेशन लॉयर एंड कंसल्टेंट, आई स्टार्टेड माई करियर एज अ बिजनेस कंसल्टेंट. So I have worked initially as a business consultant as well. So I know the first and the foremost stage of starting a new company is to identify right set of clients.
Alright.
उसके
जब तक पैसा नहीं आएगा बिजनेस में,
बिल्कुल
nothing stands forward.
It's not कि आप आपके जेब से 20,000 डाल दो या इन्वेस्टर की जेब से 30,000. It doesn't work like that. See, at the end of the day, home office gets to know things. तो शुरू से ही आप क्यों straight forward नहीं हो रहे हो? आप समझ रहे मेरी बात? So when you start a company, you register a company, but forget about getting all the documentations. Search for right set of clients. उसके बाद you start registering the bank account, the PAY, get an insurance, hire some interns, hire because you know I always tell my clients जो मुझे बोलते हैं अमिल हमारे पास इतना पैसा नहीं है, we can hire somebody on let's say as a full time role. हमारे पास उतना ही पैसा we can hire couple of skilled workers. So why don't you give internships to students? Because they can also work 20 hours a week term में and full time outside.
Right.
So you focus on creating a team where you are not just involved with hiring people full time. आप एक ऐसी टीम बनाओ, आप 10 लोग रख सकते हो for a less amount of money. You pay them national minimum wage, create a good team who can be involved in the company and work on getting the clients.
Okay.
फिर उसके बाद आप सारे documents करो. Obviously you can come to us and we can help you out with that. So journey is very straightforward. आपके current conditions match होने चाहिए to your end goal.
Okay. Okay. This is something critical. Say, abhi I have seen many businesses
जी.
failing, falling, and they are then losing the sponsor license, and people are just left behind. Ki
Right.
okay, bhai, mujhe sponsorship di thi. Now the business doesn't stand anywhere, and then there was this pool method also for specifically for the care visas. There were a lot of these examples in there, right?
Yes. Yes.
Coming that to a sponsorship role. Okay, worst case scenario, this is something which I'm putting through. मैंने आज नैतिक है open a restaurant. I had a AO. Okay, everything was going smooth. I got the sponsor license. Everything went smoothly. After a year, AO wants to leave the company or XYZ role, whichever he was defined to. What happens to my sponsor license?
Okay.
Because as for my knowledge, AO ही है हमारा एक तरीके से guarantor sponsor license का, to put it in very easy words.
Yeah, you can
Right?
say that. Yes.
What will happen to my sponsor license? This is case 1. If the AO leaves, right? Case 2. मैंने अब जब हमने sponsor license apply किया, there was some forecast कि XYZ in 1 year I will make 100K. Okay? Couldn't meet it.
जी.
Okay? I cannot meet the terms anymore.
Right.
Okay? How often will my visa, the sponsor license be checked? And if it is on verge of revoking, what to do?
Case 1, if the AO leaves, authorizing officer, ये आपको ध्यान रखना काफी जरूरी है. जैसा आपने rightly बोला नैतिक के authorizing officer is like controller
Of the sponsor license.
of the sponsor license, because home office wants to talk to the key contact and the AO. Mostly नई companies में AO key contact level 1 user एक ही इंसान होता है. Okay. So if the AO leaves the company, you have got 10 working days. Okay.
10 working days.
10 working days. Oh, sorry. When it comes to company, you have got 20 working days. If there is any change in the company, अगर आपका AO बोल रहा है, you know, कि मुझे कल से काम नहीं करना, so you need to get somebody on board with the same set of responsibilities of an AO who can manage the company. Okay.
Okay.
And you need to replace the authorizing officer. Within 20 working days, you need to inform to the home office, कि भाई we have got a new AO, and then we have to apply for an application, and then you submit the application to the home office.
The
Via
sponsor
SMS.
license stay as it is.
Yes, it stays there. That's not because we have done this multiple times.
Okay.
We have seen this situation where the AO has got multiple businesses, and AO is like, अब मैं इसको manage नहीं कर सकता. I cannot do a reporting duty because I've got 4 different businesses. It has happened in the past, and it will happen in the future as well. So you need to make sure that you have somebody capable जो आपका HR system संभाल सके, and who can be obviously involved in the company on a daily basis.
Right.
So आप दूसरा AO within 20 working days you submit the application to the home office, and then home office will take 18 weeks to accept the information, because they'll do their own due diligence. You'll submit the documentation to the home office like a
And
British
within this
passport.
18 weeks, the license is affected?
No. Because you have already within 20 working days you have made it very clear to the home office
ठीक है.
that हमारा AO जा रहा है, we need a new one. So that's not a problem.
The skill visa doesn't get affected.
Exactly. Nothing
Okay.
gets affected because you're within the conditions of the sponsor license. I always suggest my clients, we can go on a priority model as well. 99% I do that. I request them to submit a priority form to the home office. Within 5 days, you get a new AO. It gets replaced within 5 working days. So you don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The case to that I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. I think I have encountered couple of businesses in my career till now, whatever years I have worked. Couple of cases were there where the business closed down because, and it was not care businesses, other kind of businesses, and it was in hospitality. They could not manage to even survive in the market.
Right.
Forget about salary पे करना, but उनको ये भी नहीं था कि हम रेस्टोरेंट रन कर सकें, operations चला सकें. So I suggested them, step one, inform the home office.
Okay.
You need to surrender your license. See, you can run as a company. Company चलाने के लिए you need to follow the employment law. But license के लिए you need to follow employment as well as the immigration
laws.
So you first thing you need to update the home office that you need to surrender the license.
Okay.
ठीक है? Because if you're not capable enough, down the line home office will come to know by something that obviously something would trigger. They'll get to know, they'll ask the bank statement, that's that. If you don't have money, if you're in losses, you cannot pay to the skilled worker, that's gone. Surrender the license, inform the home office. और जो भी skilled worker visa पे है, home office will send them a curtailment letter, and within 60 days they need to leave the country.
Or switch to any other XYZ.
Or switch to any other if you fit the criteria.
Right.
Yes.
And what happens in self sponsorship case? Like मैं अकेला डायरेक्टर था. I had an AO. ठीक है. AO is there. I was there. We forecasted कि भाई XYZ amount we'll do it within this year.
Yeah.
And I couldn't meet it.
Yeah.
How often is it checked? Like the time, because as far as I remember, the renewal time for sponsor license has been increased to 4 years.
Now it's unlimited.
It's unlimited. So once I get it, is for always.
Yeah. Every 10 years it will automatically get renewed.
Renewed, right? So when we say every 10 years,
Yeah.
is there any compliance or any checks within this 10 years?
So-
like in between, let's say.
Yeah. So one thing you need to remember, before people used to think कि अब 4 साल में renew करना है, you have to manually fill a form and submit it to the home office. Okay. Every 4 years. But now it is like that the home office has not kept any timeline. So now the home office can come anytime.
Okay.
Before we used to think that this would trigger. The home office wants to see, oh, there is a renewal. So we might go and check that what's happening in the company. Till now, I've got clients, they've got license for the last 6-7 years. Nobody came in. I've got clients in the last 2 years, they've got 2 audits. So it depends on the client. So आपको ये make sure करना काफी जरूरी है कि अभी कोई check points नहीं हमारे पास. Even application for a defined cost can trigger. Application for change of directors, change of authorizing officer. एक भी चीज में home office feels that you are not being compliant, then it's okay.
Okay.
So you have to make sure कि आप company house भी properly follow कर रहे हो, you're properly following the SMS portal as well, and you're within the limits. Yeah.
We're almost finished now. Okay. 60 days का हो गया. We are on the 20th question. Just a wrap up of these things. Okay. Okay, Amal bhai, just to squeeze everything within, okay, this is what I have grasped from you now. XYZ company register key. I got all the legal documentations, including my employer license, including my insurance, payee, VAT. I got a good and competent AO. ठीक है? We come to a solicitor like yourself. Immigration lawyers, right? We got everything sorted out. Okay. You did my pre-checks. We applied for a license. We got a license. Okay. There are some legalities which you help me with.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We run through. We try to match as it is we can. Okay. There is a certain list of documentation, certain set of rules. अगर उनको follow करते रहोगे, it's a very easy step, right?
बिल्कुल. Yes.
Okay. After 22nd of this July, the rules have become stricter. What is a go-to advice for yours from you कि भाई अगर you are coming into self-sponsorship route, please stick to these, adhere to these rules.
I think Naitik, I have a template message for my clients. I'll be honest. Even before 22nd of July, some of the people get troubled by this, by me. Then why you want to talk to the director of the company? Why you want to? Because अगर मुझे नहीं पता चलेगा what is your aim, then it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
ठीक है? I'm happy to lose the business. I'm not happy to put my company in jeopardy. That's the honest.
Makes sense.
Okay. So मेरा यही aim रहता है, and this is for everyone who's listening. Either before 22nd July, after 22nd of July. Genuineness criteria is number one. That is the utmost importance you have to give it to. That's number one. Number two, whatever you're doing right now, if you're doing a self-sponsorship, it should match your skills. Okay? whatever you're studying or whatever your previous experiences, it should match of whatever you want to do with your own company in the UK. Third, the authorizing officer is the most important person of the license along with key contact and level 1 user.
Okay.
So अब जिसको भी AO बना रहे हो, make sure everything is done in a right way. Fourth, HR system, very important. HR system होना काफ़ी important है. आप ऐप लो, मैनुअली करो, एक्सेल में करो, जस्टिफाई करो दैट हाउ यू आर ट्रैकिंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स. होम ऑफिस बिल्कुल भी कंसर्न नहीं है कि आप 30 पाउंड पर मंथ ये ऐप को भरो या फिर आप एक लिस्ट ऑफ पेपर पे बनाओ. जस्ट शोज हाउ यू आर डूइंग इट ऑन अ डेली बेसिस.
Okay.
फिफ्थ एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, बी ट्रांसपेरेंट. जो भी कर रहे हो, जस्टिफाई टू द होम ऑफिस. नाउ यू कैन लूज योर ब्रिटिश सिटीजनशिप एज वेल. रिमेंबर दैट.
Just because of AO.
आप कोई भी काम करो, इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट द सेल्फ स्पॉन्सरशिप. आप कुछ भी कर रहे हो, इफ होम ऑफिस गेट्स टू नो दैट यू कैन लूज योर सिटीजनशिप एज वेल. सो काफी चीजें आपको याद रखनी है. आज आपको प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी, एक्सटेंशन में प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी, ILR के टाइम पे आ सकती है.
Right.
They know everything. So I be very open to everyone. That's okay if people are not interested in listening or understanding, but this is for your own good. So हम जो भी आज ये कर रहे हैं उनके लिए ही कर रहे हैं.
Right.
So that is important. So be transparent, be honest, and just work happily.